Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going through all of the top teams for the Gloommaw Dream On boss. The really important thing is you pick up this artifact by completing the story. This is the top artifact for definitely today and other Dream On bosses as well. Now we're going to begin with a free-to-play team from Half Moon, Pink Twin on the right, Blue Twin on the left, Damon buffing up Shemira on the Stellar Bond, Hugin in front of Shemira and Valar in front of Blue Twin. And yeah, this is going to be using the story artifact, the Star Shower spell, which is the best for right now. Okay, we're attacking in common 2 difficulty, which we should be able to clear with no issues. And if you want to boost the resonating levels of one hero, that will be Shemira. She'll be the best one to boost. And the second best one to boost will be Valar. If you want to boost the levels of 2 different heroes, Shemira and Valar would be the big 2. And that is what I'm doing right now as well. Okay, there is an interesting new team come up with by Frosty today. And however, the good news is the top team is going to be the Kordan type team that you guys may have remembered from the previous week. So if you have Kordan built up, you're good to go because he is in the top team for today. And it isn't even that pay to win. Okay, so here we go. That is going to be common 2 difficulty with an easy clear. We're going to move on to hard difficulty right now, which is where we are going to come to an end. We're not going to be able to clear hard difficulty today. So we're going to go ahead and do a skip run and see what type of score we can get. 6,324 million damage from the Hugin free-to-play team. Not a bad score overall, and definitely solid team. It doesn't really have survival issues, and you know, because Hugin's going to be another shield on the team to protect your team. Okay, next up we have a team from Aimer. This is a Valka team, but you need to have Valka at Supreme Plus, otherwise you're better off running the other team. But other than that, it is free-to-play friendly, a no Rainier team option. Pink Twin on the right, Blue Twin on the left, Shemira and Valka on the Stellar Bond, Damon in front of Shemira and Shemira in front of Valara with the Star Shower spell. And let's go ahead and get into it. What type of score are we going to get from this team? It is going to be 7,424 million, so around about 1,000 million higher compared to the Hugin team. However, a lot of it is going to be from Valka's Supreme Plus skill damage, and if you don't have that Enhanced Force upgraded, probably better off for you to run the other team, like we mentioned. Okay, next up, we have a team from Polini, Sybil, and Beepsy. This is going to be this is basically if you don't have Kordan and other heroes built, but you have Rainier Mythic Plus, you can run this team, and it is doing very well for people today, getting like even over 7,800 million damage, which is great. Pink Twin on the right, Blue Twin on the left, Damon and Shemira on the Stellar Bond, Valara behind the Pink Twin, and Rainier in front of the Blue Twin. By the way, I haven't been talking about the charms, but I just have charms on every hero. Well, not Damon, but that doesn't really matter. But the other heroes and even the supports, the reason it can help is it can help your survival, right? If you have the charms on the twins, if you have the charms on Rainier and things like that, it can help your survival in Dream Realm, and so there is some value behind that, so I recommend doing so. We're going to get 7,922 million damage off of this team, which is a very, very good score. However, now we have the cook from Frosty. So the second best team of today, it isn't the best, so don't get too upset. But the second best team of today is with Shadewing in it. And it doesn't even have Rainier in it. Probably plus 10 exclusive equipment Shadewing would be enough. You can give it a try if you haven't that high. Damon in front of Shadewing, Shadewing and Shemira on the Stellar Bond, Blue Twin on the right, Pink Twin on the left, and Valar in the back left corner with the Star Shower spell. So because of Shadewing's usage up until this point, we'll go ahead and watch the battle because we need to talk a bit about Shadewing. A lot of people are worried, is Shadewing becoming like a must pull, and obviously we can't do anything about it other than maybe use a swap ticket. I definitely think everyone should be keeping Shadewing on their wish list, and from the last couple of days we are actually seeing a rise up of Shadewing. He is seeming a bit more meta in pre-Endless Dream Realm than I thought before. However, you have to keep in mind, as soon as pre-Endless Dream Realm comes to an end, Shadewing is also going to come to an end for his Dream Realm usage. And even for pre-Endless, like Kordan, you know, he's still going to be a more impactful hero to have for pre-Endless. So, like, I wouldn't do anything crazy like swapping Kordan into Shadewing, but swapping Isabella into Shadewing, this is something on some people's minds, and I don't know. I would wait maybe a little bit, or you can go ahead and do the swap. But either way, keep both Isabella Shadewing on your wish list, because Isabella is best for Nocturne Judicator. Shadewing is best for a couple other different Dream Realm boss teams. And he really is a good pre-endless damage dealer. He kind of is that hero who, you know, Bonnie used to be, if you guys remember, maybe like maybe almost a year ago now, Bonnie used to be one of those heroes in pre-endless Dream Realm that would be used along in a Shemira comp. And even a comp like this. But now Shadewing basically is taking that spot rather than Bonnie, and look at that, 8.3 billion damage is a very good score. However, it still is in the top team of today, and Kordan still beats Shadewing today, so like, even though Shadewing is doing well, it still doesn't really mean anything, because Kordan is still better, right? And if a hero is second best, no one really cares about it. No one even remembers that hero. Anyway, we have Frosty over here, Rainy in front of Shemira. Now, pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Shemira on the center of the bottom, Rainy in front of Shemira, Kordan in front of Valara. Now, probably this can work at lower copies of Kordan. At least you can try it, as long as he can survive. That's the most important thing. He's still going to provide great buff value if he can survive. But if he's dying, you'll just have to run a different team. That's basically it. Now, as for the charms, we do have charms on Twins. I have them on Kordan, although they're not as... well, I mean, even maybe helps him survive a bit. Rainier, Valara, and Shemira. And I recommend basically charming everyone out. And you know, we have a lot of Dura Essence now because of... we've had another rotation of Dura Trials. And you can just get your supports, Valara, Twins, even Rainier, get them fully charmed out. It'll just help their survival. Even though it's not going to really boost your damage, it can allow you to live longer. And so actually, as a byproduct, you can end up with higher damage output. So this is the top team of today. And there we go. We do hit rank 1 position right away. 8.7 billion damage, 8,710 million. And, so this is near about the top score I have seen reported of today, but I'm going to give it a couple more runs. There could be a little bit of RNG, and I think maybe potential up to 8,750, something like that. We have the Shemira and Valara boosted on the levels. We got a new record. Where is it going to be? 8,755. I think we'll probably call it at that. Like, I mean, there's not really any point of pushing out, squeezing out an extra 10, 20 million damage. We will call it a day at that. So hopefully this video is helpful and you're able to get a top score today. If there's any other team that worked for you, artifact lineup, anything like that, feel free to mention it in the comment section. It was always appreciated and can help others out. So thank you guys all so much for watching. That is going to be it for this video. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video in a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.